Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video,
Is it just me, or you be talking to somebody or even dating somebody, right? And be so in love, like just love this motherfucker. See absolutely no wrong in them, just love them. Then one day you're just like, I don't like you no more. We could be having a good day. And I just be like, I don't like you no more. I don't like the person you are. I don't like the way you move. I don't like the way you think. I just don't like you. So I want to leave. Just like that. Like, I want to go. I don't want to talk anymore. Is that just me?
now did she say anything wrong? Do you think what she said is wrong? Because I don't see anything wrong with what she's saying. The reason is, when you've read that story before, when you know where this A and B and W is heading towards, you're like, hey, yeah, I see, yeah, I've seen this before. Do you know what? As much as I like you, I'm done. I don't want to be that girl anymore. Bye. Sounds like sis is standing on business. Okay? If it's not going to serve me, I'm out. I don't care how much I love you. I don't care how handsome you are. I don't care how many boxes you're ticking. This is a no-go area for me. And so when you give me that, I'm out. And besides, some of us have delayed festivity. And so we give people a lot of grace. And it takes us some time to sit down and process events and situations. Okay? So now, when all of this is said and done, and I'm home, sitting in my bed, processing everything, and I'm thinking to myself, hey, was this what he meant? Do you know what? I don't want any part of this. I'm done. I don't feel like it anymore. It's giving me the ache. The men on Twitter were mad. They were calling her all sort of names because of this. They said she had mental issues, bipolar disorder, so many things. She's sick for actually saying that she has standards. The moment you give me that achy feeling, I don't want it anymore. She's sick? Are you serious? Okay, because she's standing on business? Are you serious? Because she's choosing herself? Are you serious? Wow. But I'm not even going to be surprised. This is expected with the territory. But anyway, I'm glad that she's doing that for herself. And I'll say a lot of you should do that too. Okay? When something gives you that feeling, just don't even think about it twice. Think about yourself. Okay? How long are you going to sit in that? How long are you going to tolerate it? How long is it going to, continue? Because also remember, what you allow is what continues. Okay, so if you allow it and you just let it pass and you keep saying it's going to grow on you, that's on you. But anyway, a lot of people share their thoughts and opinions about this, so I'm going to play some of the opinions of other people, especially women. And I'll be back to talk some more at the end of it. Please don't forget to subscribe and let's get into the video.
Is it just me, or you be talking to somebody or even dating somebody, right?
Y'all, I understand exactly where she's coming from. Like they said, infatuation. I seen the surface level you. I liked it. Got to know you beyond the surface level. Didn't like it, and I left. Honestly, it's just like buying a car. You really wanted it. You went and test drove it. You didn't like it. Would you buy it?
Anymore. Is that just me?
Now, I've seen a lot of comments, and I've seen some people say this is a new level of evil, especially a lot of men. They were very triggered by it. But men do the same thing to women all the time, but we're not even going to go there. That's not even our direction. This has happened plenty of times. And what the reality is, and what she's not saying, and what she's missing in context of saying, is that a lot of women romanticize men. We romanticize a man, whatever he shows us in the first month, right? You'll be dating a guy, he'll be consistent, he's showing up for you, he's doing all the things that you look for in a man, that you were taught to look for in a man. What did your father say? What did your brother say? What did your friends say? What does society say? If a man is showing up for you, if a man wants to do for you, he will. If he's consistent, he really likes you. So a lot of men use this tactic to trap you, to get into your mind, to get you to like them, to get you to fall for them, to get you to romanticize them. Most women, when you really think back on a man that you were with and you thought you loved, you really didn't love him. You romanticized him. You created a fantasy in your head, and that's what was hard for you to wake up and break from. So when the guy actually starts showing you who he really is and the mask starts falling off, you actually start seeing the red flags. Those green flags start to turn into yellow flags and then red flags. But it's hard to notice red flags when you have fantasized somebody. You start making excuses for that person. You start lying to yourself. You start gaslighting yourself. You start saying like, oh, no, he's amazing. And then you really actually get to know that man. You get to see through the BS. You get to see that everything that he was talking and gassing himself up about is not actually real. That he's not really that guy that he presented himself to be in the beginning. So then you get the ick. You start to develop the ick for him. You start to look at him. You start to notice that he's not as clean as he seems to be, or he's not as put together as he portrays to be. He actually don't have his life together, and he actually don't know what he wants to do with himself, and he's all over the place. You start to see that he's actually really, really insecure. You actually see that he doesn't have the confidence that he also portrayed to you in the beginning. You also start to see that he's not really the leader that he also tried to pretend to be. And then you also see how immature he is, and he starts to remind you of like your little brother or your little boy cousin. And then the ick grows, and it gets bigger, and it grows. And then you wake up one day and you look at him, and he could be eating, he could be sitting on the couch laughing at something, and you start to really see him. You start to really notice and see the flaws, and then the illusion and the fantasy that you created dies. And you'll be like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't like this guy like that. I really thought I liked him, but I really don't. And you shouldn't feel bad for doing that. What you should stop doing, though, is stop romanticizing men. We were lied to. These books, magazines, teen magazines that we used to read about romantic books and how men are and all of these fantasies we had of them, it's not real. And a lot of you guys really don't like the true nature of men if you really think about it. We actually start trying to make men be like women. And one thing you need to realize is that men and women are not the same. We have two different brains. We literally look at things differently. We think differently. So the best thing that you can do for yourself when out here dating is date in reality and date in what you're looking for from that person and what that person wants from you. Don't get caught up in fantasy. Those first 3 months that a man show you is not who he really is. And actually, I've had too many men tell me the first month is he's going to be whatever you want him to be. And then that second month, the mask starts falling because people can't pretend for long. But narcissists can, but that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. Have you ever had the ick? I know plenty of men have. So comment below and let me know your thoughts. I want to know what the ladies got to say about this.
Or even dating somebody, right?
The men are only in an uproar because she's pretty. If she wasn't pretty, it wouldn't matter, because then they'd be like, it don't matter. He probably was just using her in the first place. But since she's pretty, he probably was really in love, knowing that he was mediocre, and he probably didn't deserve to be in her presence in the first place. So then it shatters his heart because he's like, I finally got the girl that I wanted, and she doesn't want me anymore. Why does this always happen to me? And since she's pretty, in their head, she going right back out and doing that shit again. And there's nothing they can do to stop her. But then he try and do something abusive. So yeah, run. It's a danger.
I don't like.
No offense to this girl because I don't know her, but this is like the most triggering thing for me because this is something I pray for with God all the time. Like, especially for a woman that likes women. Like, I literally meet women and I be talking to them for weeks and months. They love bomb me. Tell me all their secrets. Tell me all the, not all their secrets. We don't tell me about their family, their friends. We be on a FaceTime for hours. We hang out. We do stuff. I'm thinking, you really like me. You tell me you like me. I'm telling you, don't just drop me like a hot potato. Don't just leave my life. Communicate. Talk to me. I'm in therapy. This is why I have mistrust and abuse. And you still just ghost and just leave me and just stop talking to somebody. That is like, and this just happened again to me. Like, next person who I do this to, I'm really gonna have to like really, really, really hurt or something, or I'm gonna be on snaps. Because like, stop coming in people's lives and playing with them and then love bombing them and ghosting them. That is not okay at all. What is wrong with you? I wish
You be talking to somebody or even dating somebody, right?
I don't know if it's just me, but I'm so confused on why everybody is so mad at this. So this got shared to Twitter within the last like 24 to 72 hours or whatever. And when I tell you the men have been upset, and not only that, I shared it and I quoted or captioned the share and I said that men do this all the time. And now they're foaming at the mouth because they realize women are capable of doing the same thing, basically, in so many words, is what I said. And of course, I'm getting attacked too. And the crazy part is I've seen in the comments, the quote tweets and everything, and even women are siding with men and saying that this is narcissism. This is bipolar. How? Like, y'all learn words and y'all just throw them around. That is not narcissism or bipolar. Like, can bipolar and narcissist people do this? Absolutely. But this does not make you a narcissist or a bipolar person. And I wish people stop trying to diagnose people or use like mental illness terms as like an insult or a jab at people, because it's not cute. It's not a gotcha. It's not whatever. But anyway, my whole thing on this is I don't think that in a situation like this, which happens a lot more than we want to admit or that we share, men and women, right? For men and women, that the love that we think that we have for someone, especially early, is normally not love. It's infatuation mixed with care and lust. And a lot of times we confuse infatuation with love. And so basically that's what I think is described here. Honestly, the word isn't love, it's infatuation. And when that infatuation wears off, reality sets in. And that happens like almost all the time for anyone in any relationship. And that reality is either going to be, I really love it here, or I don't like it here at all. Or it could be in between. This is a great person, but I'm not feeling them like that. I can't see myself being with them long term. And that was the case here. And I feel that is perfectly okay. We have to stop villainizing people for being unhuman. This is a human thing. Like, this is not mental illness. This is a human thing. Every relationship or connection is not meant to be something long term. It's not meant to be marriage. It's not meant to be none of that. And yet we try to force it to be that. And I hate that it's so many men attacking this woman here because of this. And I think it all boils down to women having autonomy, women having control in situations like this, or at least taking advantage of their control, the power that they have. And men don't like that because, of course, a lot of men, I'm not saying all, but a lot of men love to have control. And in situations like this, they have no control necessarily. You know, it's more so like when a woman this confident decides like, I'm not feeling this no more. And she's like, I gotta go, I'm walking away. They see that as like a jab, as a insult, as a threat to their ego, to their masculinity, whatever it is. And that's why the responses are almost all negative to this. When in reality, this isn't really human. It's normal. It's okay. Now, am I saying it's okay to lead people on and stuff like that? No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is it's okay to get to know somebody, and in the process of getting to know them, realize that y'all are not aligned, that the chemistry is just not there. You're not feeling it. It's okay in the process of getting to know somebody and dating someone to realize that you don't see yourself really being with them long term. It's okay to realize that you see somebody only as a friend when you initially thought you may want more. It's okay. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay for your priorities to change. It's okay for your standards and your boundaries to change. If you want to change them every damn day, do that. It's your life. It's your body. It's your time. It's your energy. And people are so mad about this, but that's the reality. It's real. It's human. And it's okay. Like I said, I'm not saying it's okay to lead people on, but I think we all need to realize the difference between infatuation and love. And when you mix infatuation with lust and care and concern, because most of us have a general care for people, especially women, we tend to care a lot. We confuse that for love. And It's okay. But hopefully we get to a point where we start recognizing when we're just infatuated and not in love with somebody, and we decide to like practice self-preservation rather than wasting our time. Right? But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say because I'm just sick of it. I'm tired of seeing the negative responses. I'm tired of being attacked about it because and it's Women's Month. So I'm going to stand up for women when they have valid points and when women are practicing their autonomy. And we have the right to do that. This world doesn't want us to do that. But please, ladies, if you listen to this, if you watching this, take advantage of your autonomy. Practice self-preservation. Remove yourself from a situation like this woman says she does or she wants to when you know or feel that this is not serving you or this person is not for you. It's okay. But don't be an ass. Don't be mean. Don't be nasty. But remove yourself if you feel that this is not for you. I'd rather you do that than stay and be miserable, gain weight, lose your hair, have kids, get married and everything. And then not only are you resenting them, but maybe you step out and you cheat or you do something that could really hurt this person when they may really like you or love you. Love you. So, ladies, please don't listen to nobody talking about this is narcissism or bipolar disorder, whatever it is. And the women who agree with that, girls, seek help. Like, male-centeredness is not cute. You need to learn how to stand up on your own 2 feet and embrace your power. Don't get mad at other women because they can embrace their own power and autonomy. Maybe take notes. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, because now we know that a lot of men do love bomb women in the beginning of the relationship. They will show you everything, all the good things that they can do. And then they pull the plugs, okay? So the moment you see that the plugs are being pulled or your boundaries are being pushed, okay? Or setting things 1 and 1 is not equaling 2. We heard about the Risa Tisa story and Legion, okay? Bounce, okay? Just stand on business and advocate for yourself in that moment. Say no and keep it pushing, okay? I don't care if I'm going to sleep under a bridge that night. I'm still bouncing, okay? Because what's the point? Think about it. What's the point? All you're going to be subscribing to is a lifetime of misery. And whatever that thing is that you are willing to overlook is going to become very big. It's going to start piling up. It's going to grow wings and tentacles, okay? And it's going to draw in other sort of negative things. That's what I want you to understand. So say no, okay? If it's one of your red flags, say no. Even if it's not one of your red flags and you have that inkling, that feeling, okay? That feeling that something is not right, believe it, stand on business and let it go, okay? No man is worth your peace of mind. No man is worth your sanity. Whatever you've built, whatever you've achieved by yourself is only going to improve and get better. Okay, so keep standing up for yourself. Keep saying no. Keep pressing on. Okay, don't give up on you and don't give in to the bare minimum. Okay, and don't allow anybody at all into your space for the sake of, having a man or not wanting to be alone and so on and so forth, or everybody's getting married, everybody's having baby. No, don't do that to yourself. That's the worst thing you can do to yourself, because trust me, you're going to end up regretting it. All right, don't listen to what people have to say. A lot of family have that issue. Oh, he's a good guy. Oh, he's good looking. Oh, he's this, and you will be telling them, hey, look, he's love bombing me. I can tell he's love bombing me. Or he said this and that and it doesn't make sense to me. I can feel that there's another woman in his life. There's something about him that is not adding up. And so I'm moving. And they're like, oh no, this is the man for you. No, they don't know anything. Don't listen to them. Okay? Because in the end, you're going to be the one who is going to suffer. You're going to be the one in that relationship, in that marriage. Okay? You're going to be the one who is going to live with this person. All of them won't be there. And besides, most of them will end up telling you, oh, since you knew all of this, why did you stay? And since he did this and that, why did you stay? Don't listen to them. Listen to you. If it's not working for you, it's not working for you. Keep it pushing. But anyway, I'm glad that she feels that way, and I'm happy that she spoke about it. And as for those men who are mad about it, they even prove a point even further, okay? So keep advocating for yourself. But anyway, let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section, and I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.